You are all to return to the main building at once.
An officer has given you an order. I expect you to obey it immediately.
I've already told you how we feel. Send another officer, and we'd be happy to go in.
That is my decision to make, not yours, Smith. Until such time as you are prepared to do precisely what Miss Ferguson tells you, you can stay exactly where you are.
It's Mr. Logan. He's found out you've been in prison.
Well, how could he? I didn't tell anybody except you.
Yes, well, I'm afraid I'm the culprit. I'm sorry.
You?
I'm very sorry, Doreen. I didn't mean to. It was
Look,
just...
You're supposed to be my friend. But no, you go and stab me in the back. You're nothing but a rotten, lying bitch.
Doreen, wait! You, forgot your pay.
Thanks.
Listen, Doreen, I feel really bad about this.
Do you? Well, how do you think I feel?
I'd like to talk to you about it.
What's there to talk about? I'm fired.
Just give me a couple of minutes, will you? It's important. Come on. There's a place round the corner. I'll buy you a cup of coffee.
Ferguson, you're wasting your time. No one's going to do anything for you anymore. You want to know why? Because you don't exist anymore.
Ferguson? Who's she? I never heard of her.
Come on, Mrs. Morris. Just give us the order and we can all go inside. We ain't got nothing against you.
Yeah, you must be awful tired just standing there.
Oh, just give us the word. Don't take no notice of her.
Come on, shut up, you lot. I'm the only one who gives a word around here, and we go inside when I say so.
I'm just letting them know that Ferguson's finished, that's all. Think so? Take a look at her. She'll stand there all week if she has to. Yeah, well, she will, but the others won't.
They will if we get up their noses enough. And just cool it.
Look, they know that we're right, and they know she's a bent screw.
Do you think they're going to admit that to us? Let's all keep quiet, the lot of you. It'll wear them down a lot faster.
Yeah, not fast enough.
And what is that supposed to mean?
Look, we're not prepared for all this. It's getting dark and cold. We've got no food either. Look, if all you can think about is your stomachs... Here, Mouse, come here. Look, she's got biscuits and I've got a bit of chocolate. Look, I'm just stating facts, that's all. We should have been better organised.
The only fact that needs stating is that we are going to win. There's no way we're going inside on Ferguson's say-so. Cold, hungry, or whatever, we are not giving in to Ferguson. Now, have you got that?
You say so, Vic?
I really did try for you, Doreen, but he wouldn't listen. He just didn't want to know. I'm as surprised as you are.
So who's surprised? It happens to me all the time.
I guess I shouldn't have told him.
Well, why did you?
Well, he asked about you. I thought he'd understand. It didn't worry me.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, it's not as bad as all that. I mean, well, at least you've had some experience now. Well, you know what the job is about. And I'll write you a good reference. I'll say you were laid off for economic reasons. It shouldn't be too difficult trying somewhere else. Well, not really.
You really don't understand, do you?
Understand what?
What the job meant to me.
Logan's is a pretty small concern, Doreen. There are other places. Some a lot better.
Listen, it's not the job that was important. When you get out, you know it's going to be tough and that most people aren't even going to want to know you. And sometimes people even go out of their way to make things worse for you. So when a break like this comes along, it's like Christmas, you know? And you can use all the excuses you like, Miss Fields, but I know. I know why I'm not working there anymore. And that's what hurts.
I'm sorry, Doreen. I've got to get back to work.
Yeah. Bye.
Do you still want that reference?
No. No, don't worry about it. Spraying shoes is not my idea of a real good time, you know. I reckon I can do better than that.
Okay.
Any change?
Oh, they're getting restless. Won't be long now.
Does anyone need to be relieved?
You'd better ask them that, Mrs. Powell.
What about you?
I'm not going anywhere until those women are back in their cells.
Hey, Hannah, Chrissy, we're going to spread the dish. Come on. Come on, you're up in a lot of fire. This'll warm you up, Lizzie? Yeah. I'd like a good fire, eh, girl?
Hey, we brought the snacks! Oh, shut up! I'm hungry enough as it is.
Yeah. All we need is a spit. We got the pig over
Yeah, Ferguson looked good with an apple in her mouth. Almost human.
Steve.
Bastard! Can't you see you're playing right into Ferguson's hands? You're trying to stampede us.
Well, I can't see the point of going on. Look at us. We're all going to get bloody pneumonia if we stay out here.
We are not beaten yet.
Well, let's get her. Let's get Ferguson. If we start a riot, we'll lose everything. It'll be us versus all of them and not just Ferguson. Well, I can't see the point of staying out here. Not now.
We're not beaten yet. Now, will you stop shouting and start thinking? You're standing like a lot of wet sheep. Wet clothes or not, we are going to stick it out. This may be the best chance we'll ever get. Lizzie, you haven't put your 2 bobs with in yet.
Oh, I'm all right, Bea. I'll do whatever you say.
They've quietened down. Reckon they'll last much longer?
No. They're wet and cold, and I reckon it's going to be a pretty chilly night.
Smith's tough. She'll stick it out as long as she can.
I know the B. Smiths of this world. She may be tough, but she's got to look after her followers. It's no good if they're freezing to death. She's got nowhere to go, and she knows it.
Bea, come here. Listen, I'm not suggesting we give it away for good, but there's no way we're going to win. Look, it's getting colder, we're all freezing to death, and if you don't watch it, a couple of the women are going to get really sick. Look at poor Lizzie. I mean, how can you expect her to go on with it? We can do it again another time, but let's be a little more prepared, eh?
Lose a battle, win a war, eh?
Well, it has been done before.
Yeah, well, I could do with a hot cup of tea anyway. Okay, you lot, gather round.
Just about now, I'd say. When you're ready, ladies.
think everything's going to turn out okay. Back to square one.
Yeah, it's like they're all lined up to get you.
Can't win, that's for sure.
Now, look, girls, let's not start thinking like that, huh? I mean, we've all had bad breaks in the past. We probably will again, but you two aren't going to throw the towel in now, are you?
I'm sorry, Jude. Don't listen to me, Susie. I'm just, I don't know. At least I don't need the money. That's something.
Yeah, see, that's right. I mean, hell, there are a lot of people out of work, you know, nowadays. I mean, we're not the only ones.
Yeah, but they haven't been inside.
Well, then we'll just have to be that little bit better. You'll see, we'll wear 'em down.
Sure, if it's not the other way around. Do you want some more coffee?
Yeah.
No, thanks.
I'm sorry, Jude. I wasn't thinking.
Don't worry about it. You got to get it out of your system,
Yeah,
love.
but I shouldn't have gone on so long, you know, with Susie here.
Will you forget about it? Tell you one thing, though, we got to do something about her. She's so damn negative.
I mean, you can't really blame her. Look at what she's been through lately.
Yeah. If only we could get someone to give her a break.
Oh, don't hold your breath.
Okay. Then we'll have to do something. And fast.
Well, the women are all locked in their cells, Mrs. Davison.
What sort of mood are they in now?
Subdued, I suppose, would be the best description.
I see. Well, I'd like a word with B. Smith before I go home. Would you fetch her for me, please?
Right.
Am I free to go now, Governor? I finished my shift 7 minutes ago.
In a minute, Miss Ferguson. I would like to discuss this matter with you.
Oh?
In view of what has happened, I think it might be a good idea if you were to relax your authority a little. Don't push the women too hard.
Is this an official reprimand?
I just want to avoid any further trouble, that is all.
Even if it means ignoring infringements of the rules?
Of course not. I was referring to your relationship with the women. After an episode such as this, it is obvious that something is wrong, and it is my job to find out what it is.
With all due respect, Governor, I don't see myself here to win any popularity contest.
No one is suggesting that you are.
Governor, I make the women toe the line. They resent that. It's to be expected, but it shows that I'm doing my job. That's why they staged this little strike of theirs. The fact that it didn't come off and I haven't been shown the door is probably the best lesson they'll ever learn.
Miss Ferguson, no one is questioning your efficiency. As I said before, I just want to avoid any further trouble.
So do I. So it's up to the women then, isn't it?
Coffee?
Yes, thanks. Oh, I never thought I'd be so glad to see a chair.
It toughened the old legs, wasn't it?
Oh, it certainly was.
I know you don't like the way Joan handles the women. You got to admit, she did all right outside.
The only thing I'll admit to being surprised about is when you gave her a hand with the hose.
So she's having a bit of trouble.
It could have started a full-scale riot.
Yeah, well, it did. Well, don't you think you're being a bit tough on her?
It's because of the way she treats the women. They did what they did. They were desperate.
I'll admit she's tough, but she gets results.
Bashing Chrissy Latham insensible is hardly the sort of results we need.
Oh, come on. She was provoked.
Steve, we've all been provoked at one time or another. That's routine for a prison officer. Well, what about Colleen and Carol Lewis? I mean, Colleen's daughter is raped and kidnapped. Now, you could call that provocation, but did Colleen go around bashing the living daylights out of Carol? I mean, did she?
That's different.
The only difference is that Colleen showed restraint and acted like a professional. And don't think for 1 minute, because the women came inside tonight, that everything's going to be all right. Far from it. They were really humiliated. It'll make them more determined than ever. And the worst thing is that Joan feels that she's been vindicated. And that'll make things even more dangerous. For everyone.
Why don't you two go to bed now? I mean, we're only going to get more depressed if we sit around here any longer, and we'll all feel better in the morning. Now, come on, move it.
Yeah, I'm buggered. Jude's right. Come on.
Good night, love.
Good night.
Dreams.
Need something to read. Who are you calling?
Oh, just ringing the correct time, you know.
Oh, God, if we just got the phone on to ring the time, why'd we bother? Right. Why don't you try dial a prayer? We need one.
Yeah. Hello. Sorry. Dunkeld. Well, I'm not sure. It's a chicken farm. Huh? A chicken, yeah. Chooks. Slater. Joanne Slater.
Futile and stupid. That is the only way to describe your strike against Officer Ferguson.
Try justified and overdue.
Don't be insolent. Taking matters into your own hands won't solve anything. I told you if you have any legitimate grievances regarding Officer Ferguson, you were to bring them to me.
Yeah, and I told you. We came to you before and got nowhere.
Specific charges, Smith. Details, witnesses.
Well,
I can't see the point. She's conned the lot of you.
no one is conning anyone, and I can't see the point in trying to deal with vague allegations.
There is nothing vague about a bruised head and 2 cracked ribs. Ask Chrissy Latham.
Latham attacked Officer Ferguson.
Well, that should tell you something.
Do you have anything further to offer?
No.
Then can I assume that things will return to normal and that we may even expect some cooperation from you and the other women?
You can assume it.
Can I have your assurance?
Oh, we were beaten. Can't deny that. And we all learned a lesson from it. And you can bet it won't happen again.
Thank you.
Right. Well, I hope you've all learned your lesson from yesterday's little incident.
Bless you.
Shut up, Trep. Apart from the fact that some of you have caught colds, the lesson is that a strike against a prison officer cannot and will not succeed. Refusal to obey an order from any officer will not be tolerated by the staff of this prison. Do I make myself perfectly clear? It was a damn stupid thing to do. And because of it, you've lost privileges for the week. Oh. Now get off to the showers. Quietly and quickly.
Where's Bea, have you heard? Haven't heard a thing. Cool. Pal dragged her off last night, just as soon as we'd changed into our dry clothes. She's probably in the pound, you know. Maybe. I just hope that old Fergo hasn't got a hold of her.
What do you think?
Same as I told Steve last night. It's not over yet.
Hey, come on, we better get to work before they start breathing down our necks. We've already lost our privileges for 1 week, eh?
Yeah. I might take a turn on the press, seeing as B hasn't turned up this morning.
Oh, where you been? We've been worried about you.
No, Lizzie, I'm okay. Hey, you don't sound too good, though.
Get on with your work, Lizzie. Come along, everyone.
Thank you, Chrissy.
I knew you'd walk through that door as soon as I grabbed that thing.
Well, no one's disappointed then, are they?
No.
Where the hell have you been?
Pound.
Anyone lay a hand on you?
Nope.
Well, come on, is that all? I've been worried sick about you.
Spoke to Davo last night.
Yeah? What did she have to say?
Oh, ticked us off and wanted me to promise that we'd behave ourselves in future.
And did you?
I said we'd learned our lesson.
You what? We're giving it away then.
I said it would never happen again. And I meant it. Next time we win.
Hey, Doreen, look who's here.
Joanne,
Hi, Doreen.
what are you doing here?
Well, Judy rang me up about Susie.
Uh-huh.
Have a seat. Susie won't be long. She's just gone shopping.
Oh, right.
Would you like a cup of tea or coffee, Joe?
Oh, yeah. Coffee sounds nice, thanks. A white one.
Okay. Well, I'm certainly glad you're here. I mean, things haven't been going very well for Susie.
Yeah, after what you said on the phone, it sounds terrible. All she's been through.
Yeah, and she's such a good kid. It's just that things seem to happen to her, you know, one bad break after another. Now she's lost all her confidence, all her self-respect. I think she just figures, you know, what the hell, why should she even bother?
She's got to listen to me.
Yeah, I hope so. Won't be easy, though. She got out of jail, and she just went from bad to worse. I think the main thing is her pride's hurt now. She certainly won't want charity.
I'm not offering her charity, Judy.
I know that, but you'll have to convince her of that.
Oh, I hope I can. I mean, if she doesn't come with me, what else has she got?
Nothing. That's the worry.
Morning.
Good morning.
All quiet on the Western Front?
Yeah, so far so good.
Morning. Mr. Faulkner, would you do dining room duty, please? Jill Radcliffe's sick. She won't be in.
Sure.
And I'd like you to join him. I think there should be 2 officers there. Things are still a little tense, as you can well imagine.
Yes, Mrs. Powell.
One other thing.
Yes?
Your report on yesterday's incident.
Oh, you'll have it this afternoon.
No. It's fine. It's just as you know, the department is anxious to see it.
Yes.
Well, I think the details should be played down a little. Not made to look like a major disturbance. They can get the wrong idea. Know what I mean?
Yes, I think I understand you.
Well, if it isn't the junior fireman.
Didn't recognise him without his hose.
Perhaps he's had his water cut off.
There, I've worked it out. Girls, he likes to see women all wet.
All right, ladies, let's kill the water joke, shall we?
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Faulkner. Mind you, last night was the first time that Babs had been near water for 3 weeks. Some of us are very grateful.
She's coming.
Ready?
Okay, go! What's going on here? What does it look like, Ferguson? You remove those tables at once. What did she say? Why could you find her? Me ears is full of water.
Mr. Faulkner, sound the alarm and notify Mrs. Powell.
Oh, don't worry, Ferguson, we're not going anywhere.
You are, though. Right out the front bloody gate, and you're not coming back.
Okay, good riddance.
The women have barricaded themselves in. Oh, the gate's locked. No one's been hurt. There's nothing we can do but stand by.
God, I wish I didn't have bloody siren off.
Hey, good trick. You bend spoons too?
Looks like someone up there's on our side for a change.
Let's hope so. So far, so good, huh?
Yeah. Wonder how Lizzie and Mouse are doing out in the kitchen. It won't be long before the screws twig and turn the gas off.
Hello, Latham.
What you looking at? See this? Plenty more. You're wasting your time standing there, Ferguson. You've had it.
Do you think so?
Why don't you just pack your bags and stod off back to Queensland, you great bloody toad?
I'd watch my mouth if I were you, Latham. You'll be out of there shortly, and I'll be waiting for you.
Oh, I'm scared to death.
Oh, Chrissy, quit baiting her. There's no point. Let her stew. Hey, Lizzie, you look awful. You taking anything for that cold?
I took a couple of tablets this morning.
You're burning up.
Stop fussing. I'm all right. It's just the kitchen.
Yeah, all right. Well, you sit down here and take it easy. Ronnie can give Mouse a hand out there.
No point, Beef. Just turn the gas off.
How much did you get done?
Oh, there was stew on the go anyway, and we did some snags and boiled some eggs, and there's plenty of cold tin stuff.
Oh, did you hear that, girls? We're not going to go hungry. And we're not going to get wet. This time we can't lose.
I'm sorry, love. What's your name again?
Eileen Connor.
Eileen. Right. Well, this is Gloria, Donna, it's Doreen, and a friend of ours from the country, Joanne.
Hi.
So have a seat. Would you like a coffee or something?
Oh, coffee'd be great.
Right. I'll get it for you.
Oh, look, let me do that. You look after her.
Thanks, love. So, how'd you find out about us?
Oh, word gets around, you know.
Did you come far?
St Kilda.
Oh, St Kilda, huh? Well, Donna's from St Kilda.
Oh, yeah?
So, how'd you manage to end up here?
Nowhere else to go. Got chucked out of where I was.
Yeah? Been inside?
No.
Hey, what's with all the questioning? Sorry, love. You don't have to answer anything if you don't want to. I mean, we're just a bunch of old sticky pigs, you know?
No, it's okay. You've got a right to know who's under your roof. You want to ask? Ask.
Right. Well, I got a lot of work to do, but I'm sure we're going to be able to squeeze you in somewhere.
Thanks.
Hey, Donna, why don't you show our new friend around the place, huh?
Righto, come on.
Hey, Judy, shouldn't Susie be back by now?
Yeah, but I wouldn't worry, honey. I didn't give her much money. She's not going to skip the country.
Okay.
Simpson,
What do you want?
get Simpson over here. It's important.
Says who?
It's okay, Mouse. What do you want?
You've got a court appearance today, in case you've forgotten. The police are waiting for you now. Well?
Give me a minute.
That puts a spanner in their solidarity, doesn't it?
Well, you can't quit now. We've all got to stick together.
I know.
It's probably just a trick to get you out of here.
No, there's no trick. I had forgotten all about it.
Well, it don't make no difference. Anyone who leaves this room is a traitor.
Give it a rest, Chrissy. This is important.
So is what we're trying to do in here important.
Hannah is not denying that, but she isn't thinking of herself.
Chrissy, I had a deal arranged for my mother. If I didn't drag the Ludlow name through court, they were going to pay for Mother going to a nursing home, look after her till she was better.
So go to court later. It's the same deal, innit?
It could take months to set up another appearance.
Well, we've all had to wait before. That's nothing new.
I can wait. My mother can't, Chrissy.
Any bloody excuse.
If you don't shut up, Chrissy, I'll knuckle you in a minute. Now, listen, she is not thinking of herself. She's thinking of her mother the same as any of us would in the same position. Hannah doesn't want to go, and I don't want her to go either. But you're going to have to, OK? Yeah. All right? All right. Now, come on, Hannah.
Good luck, love.
Thanks. Yeah, you too, eh?
All right, Mr. Faulkner, she's coming through. We won't try anything stupid as long as you don't. Get that out of the way, Mouse. Come on.
Good luck, Hannah.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks, Bea.
I wouldn't count on seeing my friends again, Simpson, because after your trial, you'll be in the pound, all alone.
If anything happens to her, Ferguson...
You'll what, Smith? Take her to reception and give her to the police. One down, 11 to go.
Hey, Lizzie, taking your heart pills today? I didn't ask you if you were okay. I asked if you'd taken your pills.
I haven't got them.
What?
I left them in my cell.
Oh, Lizzie. Officer Barfield.
What do you want, Smith?
Officer Barfield. Lizzie's left her pills in her cell. Could you get them for us, please?
First we let Simpson out, and now Birdsworth wants her pill.
That's what I said.
Feeling poorly, is she?
Not the best.
Well, it's quite simple then. You call off this stupid business, and we can all go and get Birdsworth's medication for her. Did you hear what I said, Smith?
So you won't get them?
No.
Ferguson, she needs them.
Then she should have remembered them. Some strike. You can't even remember the basics. You're pathetic, the lot of you.
Ever tried drugs yourself?
No, not interested. Besides, I hate needles.
Yeah, me too. What about Wentworth? Much of a problem there?
Same as it is anywhere else, but Bea takes care of that.
Bea?
Yeah, she hates drugs. She had a kid who died of an overdose. She tried to help Donna while she was inside.
Do any good?
Look, I don't know. What's with all the questions?
Yeah, will you ease up, Gloria? We don't like talking about our mates when they're still on the inside. Now, that's a house rule, okay?
Fair enough. Well, I think I'll just take a bit of a walk. See you later.
Yeah, bye. God, she's nosy.
Yeah. Listen, has she been asking you about Wentworth and Donna before?
Yeah, she's always asking questions, and I'll tell you something. For somebody who reckons she's been inside, she doesn't know too much.
Well, I think you better watch it. And watch what you say.
Why?
Well, loose lips. They sink ships.
What?
Just forget about it. Just button your lip,
lips
will you?
sink
Just
ships.
forget it. Hi, Susie.
Hi.
Where have you been?
I'm shopping. Well, you gave me the money, remember?
Yeah, but all this time. Have you been shopping all this time? We were worried about you.
Yeah, well, everything was so expensive. I had to look around for the specials.
What you buy?
Never mind that now, Dor. Hey, you got a visitor.
Who?
It's gonna be a big surprise.
Come on, who is it? Is it Mrs. Morris?
No? Someone you haven't seen for a long time.
Hello, Susie. 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 I've been thinking about you. Thinking about you a lot. I was so glad when Judy rang me up. I mean, I've been thinking about what you were doing. You know, hoping things were working out all right for you. Did she tell you? Yes.
Why did you come then?
I wanted to ask you to come back to the farm with me. You know, to work on the place. Like I've asked you before. I thought maybe now you'd think differently about it.
But you know what I've been doing? You're just wasting your time.
No, none of that was your fault.
Wasn't it? You just feel sorry for me.
Look, you've had a bad time. Feeling sorry's not going to change that.
Well, neither's charity.
So that's what you think it is?
What else? You don't need me.
That's where you're wrong. I do. I need you to help me look after Jace and the farm. I wouldn't trust just anyone with them. I'm asking you to take a chance, not charity. The work might be harder than you think. It's up to you whether you want to take that chance. I'm hoping for my sake that you will. Like I said before, it's up to you, nobody else.
There we go.
Thanks.
I'm sorry I'm late. I was held up. But it's worth our while, though.
Worth our while?
Yes. I just got an option on 20 hectares of farmland for $42,000. Pretty poor land, actually. But
Yes. There's always a but with you, Philip.
what the man doesn't know is it's going to be rezoned industrial very shortly. And 600% profit is not out of the question.
Oh. And how does that affect me?
Well, you, dear Barbara, can buy in for $7,000. Be one of the 6 lucky people, including me.
Can I just?
Yeah? And it doesn't happen every day. And I thought I'd share it with my nearest and dearest.
It sounds good.
Yeah, well, let's drink to it. It'll sound even better.
There's just one small problem.
What?
I haven't got any money. It's all tied up, remember?
Yeah, well, fair enough. Can't you raise it?
Hardly. Unless...
Oh, now, look, I'd help you if I could, but I'm overcommitted as it is. What a shame.
Listen, Philip, I think I'll ask Mr. Logan.
No, I don't want Logan.
No, I just mean I'll ask him to advance me the money. I'm sure I can sell it to him if I give him all the details. Tomorrow morning's not too late, is it?
No?
Good. I'll have it for you tomorrow, then.
But you haven't even asked him yet. How can you be so sure?
Where there's a will, there's a way. Let's drink to that.
Cheers.
They've been up there an hour. It's not going to work, I know it. I should have never rung Joanne in the first place.
Look, do you want another cup of coffee?
Are you kidding? Any more coffee and I'm going to be sick.
Yeah, I feel a bit yuck myself. You know, it's like waiting for the dentist.
Well?
What's happening?
I'll let Susie tell you that.
What are you staring at?
Nothing.
They're your new clothes, Suze. They look real great.
Yeah.
What's in the bag, then?
It's all my stuff.
Why?
I'm gonna go and stay with Joanne.
Hey?
Oh, that's fantastic, darling. That's great.
Oh, that's terrific, Suze.
Oh, God, I was so worried about it. I'll tell you one thing, though. You two, you're going to make a great team, you know that?
Yeah, we are.
This is wonderful, huh? Oh.
What do you want?
Judy says I'll be moving in with you.
Well, come in then. Stop standing in the door. You gave me a fright.
Not much, is it?
You've only been here 5 minutes and you're complaining already.
I'm not complaining. You got a job?
Was that some sort of joke or something, is it?
Do you get out of here much?
What else do you want to know? God, I'm sick of these nosy people.
I'm sorry, I was just trying to be friendly.
You want a friend, get yourself a dog. Just leave me alone, all right?
You look a bit strung out, Donna. When was the last time you scored?
What are you talking about?
As if you didn't know.
I thought there was something behind that nice girl having a tough time routine.
Well, it's not the sort of thing you tell people first off, is it?
Bring anything with you in that case?
No.
Ask a stupid question.
It's true.
Yeah?
Maybe you or me could go out and score ourselves a taste, though. I know someone.
So, who doesn't? thought you said you were broke anyway.
I don't always tell the truth. Well, what about it?
I don't need to. Got my own stuff right here. Just waiting for things to quieten down a bit.
Good for you.
You needn't bother looking for it, honey, because you won't find it.
Don't worry, I'm no thief.
Oh, I've heard that before.
Yeah, well, just let me know when, and I'll cover for you.
Yeah? Yeah.
Do the same for me.
Okay.
What do you want? You're always barging in here. Can't we relax for a minute?
Dinner's ready.
Well, we're not hungry.
Well, you should have told Judy before she went to all the trouble.
I'll get lost.
You coming?
Yeah, all right. This is like being back inside.
We shall overcome. We shall overcome someday. Oh, deep in my heart, I do believe that we shall overcome someday. We'll walk hand in hand. We'll walk hand in hand. We'll walk
Hey, Lizzie,
hand in hand.
there's no reason for you to stay in here if you're feeling really cook, love.
All right,
Oh,
babe.
deep in my
Hannah had a good reason for leaving, and so have you. You won't be letting the side down.
I'm not going anywhere.
What about your pills? There's no way Ferguson's going to go and get them for you?
I can do without them. I'm just tired. I want to go to sleep. The chance of that with all you lot singing black and white.
What are you doing? I thought you were covering for
I
me.
got lonely. I want a taste too.
There's not enough for both of us. I already told you that.
Okay, I've got everything I need.
I thought you said you didn't have any.
I said I've got everything I need.
What are you doing?
Des sent me.
You know, it was the best thing I ever did to ring Joanne. I should have done it ages ago.
Yeah, it's real good to see that something has worked out okay for a change.
Oh, Gloria. Gloria! Gloria! No, she's a cop! Gloria! Hold it! Come on, pull yourself together.
The ambulance is on its way.
Oh, thanks. Is Doreen still downstairs?
There's no one downstairs.
Oh, God, the gun's probably frightened her off. I told you I didn't want guns in the house. Now look what's happened.
I had no choice, Judy.
If you didn't have a gun, you wouldn't have shot anyone, would you?
And Donna would be dead right now. I had to do it.
Look, I don't even understand what's been going on in here. I mean, what was happening?
Oh, a junkie's argument, or Eileen was sent by somebody. How about it, Donna?
She said Des sent her.
Oh, God. I thought so. Look, can you sit with her a moment, please?
Yeah, sure.
Judy, can I talk to you for a minute?
Yeah. What?
I'm going to have to arrest Donna.
Arrest her?
Well, she's obviously shooting up again.
Oh, no. Look, she's got an arrangement with Inspector Gray. She'll have to take all that up with him.
I will. But she obviously can't stay here. If she doesn't kill herself, someone else will. At least back inside, she's got a chance.
Yeah, all right. Maybe you're right.
Babe, what's up with Lizzie? She sounds funny.
Yeah. Hey, Lizzie. Crikey. Lizzie? Lizzie? Come on, love. Lizzie. Chrissy, take care of her.
Ferguson! Are you addressing me, Smith?
You have to get a doctor. Lizzie's sick.
Seems I've heard that one before.
I'm telling you the truth.
How sick?
She's having trouble breathing and I can't wake her up. Will you please get a doctor?
Does this mean you're ready to give up?
It means Lizzie needs medical attention. Oh, Mr. Faulkner, Lizzie's really sick. I'm worried about her. Could you please get a doctor?
There will be no doctor until you women are ready to come out of the dining room.
But if she's ill...
Mr. Faulkner, the governor's instructions were that the women were only to obey my orders or none at all.
Well, you let Hannah out. Let Lizzie out.
That was a legal matter. The police were here to get her. This is entirely different.
Ferguson, please, let her out. She could die.
No. If you insist on staying in there, and Birdsworth is in danger of dying, then the decision's entirely yours, isn't it?
He used to give me roses. I wish he could again. But that was on the outside, and things were different then. On the inside, the sun still shines, and the rain falls down. But the sun and rain are prisoners too when morning comes around.